Hi Leo, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your April 14th to the 19th, 2025 reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously, so thank you so very much for doing so. And if you're interested in a private reading, a private personalized meditation, a healing, or a gift card, then check out my websites, danehartguidedmessages.com or daneharttarot.com. They're listed in the description box below. Now, before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So if you are sound sensitive, this is the time to mute the reading, let the healing energy wash over you, and unmute it when you see me pick up the singing bowl. So let's take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. All right, Leo, let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Oh, no. There we go. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. And one bonus card, lucky you. Okay. So at the heart of it all, the current situation here this week is the Empress. Leo, lucky duck. I mean, seriously, Empress energy is what am I building? What am I growing? You know, it is new creativity. Excuse me, I'm going to cough. Do apologize. It is creativity. It's insight. It's like, it's having, I'm just hearing portals are opening to you. Don't know what that means. I don't know why it's portals and not doors, but portals are opening to you. Energy is opening to you. This creative, vibrancy, aliveness is coming in. And then we have the challenge is the Hermit. So that's Virgo energy. Time frame is August 23rd to September 22nd. You could have a Virgo in your life. That's challenging. That's a very clear-cut way of seeing it. But there's also a sense of like a challenge of coming inward and like kind of sitting in a meditative way of being with this creativity that's coming forward. It's almost like I need it all to be out there. And it's like, no, the challenge is how do I hone it? How do I guide it? And then we have what we need to focus on. And that's the Five of Cups. Change your mind, change your life. Change the way that you're looking at things because it's going to change the way that you move forward. And that's going to be a really big deal because we can be focusing on a lot of things that didn't go right, or like we're thinking, oh, I did that wrong, or I got that wrong, or I got that wrong. And now we're changing things and we're looking at things so much more openly and honestly for ourselves. And we're embracing a lot of healing. And as we do so, what we're leaving behind is the Two of Swords. There was a rigidity in the way that we saw things. We could either go path A or path B, but it had to be just like this. And now we're going to see ourselves opening up to different pathways forward, different ideas, different ways of looking at things. And we're leaving behind, again, that rigidity, that sense of you can go left or you can go right. It could be A or it could be B. And now so much more is opening up to us that we're like our breath is taken away. Like we're a bit shocked by it all. It's like, oh, wow, I didn't realize I had those options, or I didn't realize it could be like that, or I could do that. And it moves us then to our strengths. And this is the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is your greatest strength is that wishes are coming true. So that you're going to get like affirmation from spirit that spirit is listening instead of like, you're just hoping and wishing and praying. And it's like, all just going out there and nobody cares. You're going to see that spirit cares. Like there's going to be very little things that start coming forward. And it's like, oh, that's really cool. Oh, I didn't see it like that. And so as that moves you forward, it brings us then to our near future. We're coming out of a box. We thought, oh my gosh, I have to, I'm trapped, right? There was a feeling of being trapped, of being overwhelmed. That's why we can have a hard time with the hermit energy of like pulling into ourselves, because we felt trapped. Like we felt trapped before. And so we want to be out. We want to be in the middle of things. But with the call, we're coming out of the box, right? We are coming out. We're embracing so much more. And so being quiet with ourselves and being connected with ourselves, it's not a bad thing, right? But we can be fighting it a little bit because, again, we're coming out of that box and we don't want to go back into it. And so we're opening up to ourselves with so much more vigor and joy and connection. And it brings us then to the advice, which for this time is like, lead with your heart. This is the Knight of Cups. Lead with your heart. It is going to be so important to lead with your heart, to look at things differently, to embrace messages that are coming from the oddest places. And they might not be 100% right, but they have some really valid truths in them. So you're going to listen to something and it's going to be like, oh, well, that's wrong. They didn't get that right. But they hit the nail on the head on one thing that is really important. So here, Leo, that's going to come through very, very powerfully. It's like, oh, but that was right and I should listen, So just be aware, you're leading with your heart, you're leading with greater understanding, greater knowledge is coming forward. And it's held a lot in your emotions, your heart, in your passion. It brings us then to the environment that we are in, the environment of this time. And that's the moon. This is Pisces energy, February 19th to March 20th. And this is changing faces of things. This is looking deeper into the quiet of what it is that you want and what it is that you need, and the opening up of the doors in very unique ways. But this is also, I'm afraid I can muck it up. I'm afraid things won't work the way that I want them to. And it's looking at your fears and it's saying, I see you and you're valid. Like, I honor you, but I am not owned by you and I will not be owned by you. And that is going to be very important here as well. And so there is a sense of also the waters that we're swimming in, the ways that we're moving forward are in two different directions, and yet they harmonize each other. It brings us then to the hopes and fears. And we're just so tired of battles. We are so tired of it being one battle after another, and we fear it. We fear that we're going to go back to a time of battles and of like headaches and body pains and aches and pains and chaos. And here we need to embrace our magic. Our hope is to embrace our magic. Our fear is that it's just going to be constant battles and we're never going to get to where we want to be or how we want to be moving forward. And it moves us then to the outcome, which is patience. My mom always says it's the P word. And so here I always laugh whenever I see patience because I always think, oh, the P word. No, not the P word. And it was just be patient. Now, Leo, are we good at that? No, we're not known for our patience. We're known for our, sunny personality and our vivacious nature. Like, that's what we're known for. But here, it's like, be patient with yourself because you are looking at things with so much more honesty, so much more truth, so much more like insight to self than you had seen before. Be patient, move slow. Be patient. It is all opening up. This is Temperance. This is Sagittarius energy. Time frame November 22nd to December 21st in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. And that is balance and truth. And so you're balancing yourself with your truth. You're finding the harmony within you. You're also knowing that you have to fill up your own energy, right? Before you can give to anybody else. And it brings us then to the bonus card, which is the 9 of Swords. Don't worry. Don't worry. You worry, especially before you go to bed, right? Especially when there's the quiet and the time to think. You worry. Stop. It's not going to change if you worry about it. It is still going to be. So show yourself grace and show yourself kindness. Release the worry, the doubt, the fear, which is so easy to say and it's so hard to do. But be kind to yourself. And that's going to open up your way. That's going to open up doors to you. That's going to open up power to you if you embrace a kindness to yourself that you've been waiting for. You have been waiting for. And you're wishing like, oh, somebody else would show you that kindness. No, You show yourself that kindness first, and then it's just going to explode in your life. It really is going to come forward. But don't worry so much. You're okay. You really are. I know you don't feel that way right now, but you really are okay. Actually, you're really quite spectacular. It's beautiful how you move forward, but you've had to go through fears and doubts and chaos and hurts and pains, because the transformation that you're making is spectacular. And everything that you have been through, even though at times it has broken your heart, right? It will lead you to a place that you've always wanted to be, right? And it will lead you to a really good place. And it is leading you to a really good place, Leo. It really is. So let's see here what Spirit has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. It's like a place where there's like no more fighting, right? Because you've always felt like there's been one battle after another after another. It's like now we're entering into a much calmer era, and that's really beautiful. Oh, we have the Kingfisher. I love this bird. And it says, prosperity is flowing. Have faith that you will receive it in the proper, in its perfect form, but in the proper form, in the exact way that you need it. You know, prosperity is coming in, and it's going to come in. It can first come in the way of a check, right? In the way of like you get money back or something comes forward, but then it's going to change. Like then it's going to trickle in different ways, but it's going to come first in a way that you really understand the prosperity, and that's going to be great for you. It moves us then to our chakra energy. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels, this is play, joy, and happiness. This is the heart chakra. Like let yourself have fun, let yourself laugh, let yourself play, let that joy come in. It brings us then to our energy to be mindful of. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels, oh goodness, and spirit guides. Okay, so here's the thing. There could be somebody who emotionally manipulates you around money. Just being aware of that, like just calling that out, like that's how they get what they want. They use money, and they do it in like a guilting sort of way, like a guilt tripping sort of way. So just be aware. Just be aware of that during this time. All right. The Queen of Cups is water sign energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Can be a water sign energy. Just guilt trips you around money. Like, oh my gosh, do you not know how much this costs, that costs? But if you step back, you'll be like, hey, wait a minute. Like, wait a minute. That's not fair. Like, that's not cool. Subconscious, they also do it with everybody. So don't feel bad. Don't be like, it's just me. No, they do it to everybody. It's like their way that they've learned how to like get what they want. Yeah. Subconscious spirit message is the meadowlark, and it's a smile. You will soon experience a wonderful journey of inner discovery. And you're on this. You're on this. And it's like you're becoming more and more aware of it as things are falling into alignment. Your subconscious energy to be mindful of is not mindful of. Your subconscious chakra energy is clarity, the third eye chakra. Things are becoming more clear. There's an opening up and a realization that is hitting you. And you're like, oh, wow, that's cool. It brings us then to the energy to be mindful of, and that is the Five of Wands. This is fighting for the sake of fighting. Now, this could be somebody, okay, just know that you can have somebody who is emotionally manipulative around money and who wants to pick a fight with you because it's like Tuesday and they're kind of itching for a fight, and that can happen. So just be aware of that, Leo, that you're like, whoa, wait, not cool. So don't fall into that trap. It'll be very easy to fall into that trap because they set it up so nicely. Don't do it. Don't do it. You are warned. Forewarned is forearmed, right? And the subconscious energy, tarot energy is the King of Cups. Yeah. You move forward really beautifully here. Embrace your heart. Listen to the small things, because the small things matter. And it's going to build into such bigger things than you had imagined they could. There's very strong Pisces energy here, but it's also embracing the way that your heart wants to move forward and what your soul is looking for. So there's this real need during this week here, Leo, to lead with love and let that love guide you. Okay. All right, Leo. Yeah, and you're going to have somebody, they're very powerful. Like, this is a very strong person. They might not define themselves that way, but they lead with love. And you're going to be very, very guided by this person during this week. It's like there's something about them that is really inspiring you. And it's like, lead with love. Lead gently and with love. All right, Leo, I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this week and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Libra. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. Have a blessed week. Bye.